Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford, aka Taxman88, and I'm here to share in this video a different approach for people who've been thinking about starting a tax service but not sure if they really want to get all in with going through the task and making it happen. So if you already got experience as a tax preparer, say you might have 5, 7, 10 years in the industry, working for a company, might be making decent money or not, based on their clientele and how well they doing is based on how long you work. So the best preparers for companies work the longest. And so companies that got the largest clientele uh, gives you opportunity to work the longest. So if you work for a company that's only processing 500, 600 people, it's a good chance you probably not even working till April 15th. So when it comes to being a self-employed tax preparer and you want to make an alternative move to making more money without actually setting up your own credentials, then you can work on the other people's credentials. So this screenshot is a business that actually has packages that helps you start your own tax business. But if you don't want to go that route, then you got other companies that'll work with you as long as you got a piece experience and some clientele that you can bring their way to make money from, and y'all do a revenue split. So if you want to do a revenue split business model, then we got some companies that'll find you to see if you're looking to make that transition. So the transition of working for a company to working for a company that you're going to work under is that they'll basically be processing clientele that you bring through, and y'all do a revenue split on that. Me, I do 80-20. So the clients I work with, they keep 80, I keep 20 of the tax preparation fees. So if they charging 250, I get 50 off that. If they're charging 450 for self-employed individuals, I get 90 off that. So like I said, it's not a whole lot of money because that's not my flagship way to make money. That's just another income stream that I implement inside my coaching program. So if you're looking to start your own tax preparation business and you want to go all in and you want to be your own boss, you want to have all your own credentials in your own name, then that'll be the best way to go, other than working under somebody else's credentials. But working under somebody else's credentials is just a temporary situation, just to see if you want to go all in, because you might need some other type of experiences under your belt to motivate you to see if that's the next move you want to make. So working for a tax preparation firm, unless you work for a high end tax preparation firm, most tax preparers generally not making any real money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you, like I said, got a hellified clientele of your own and you able to process people that's either paying you directly, because other than that, there's no true way to collect fees for clients other than get paid directly legally, unless you are set up as a tax service and you got your EFIN and you're working with third-party banks that's doing the collecting. Anything outside of that model is illegal. So that's the only thing about not having a full-fledged tax service is the process you're going to use to collect fees. And so I got a person who said they didn't want to do bank products. They wanted to just get fees directly. I say that's nothing wrong with that. But the problem facing you being new and inexperienced is how well can you go out and get clients that's going to be able to pay you out of pocket and even be willing to pay you out of pocket for your services is the question. So if you run across people that fall into the low income bracket who got children who basically get nice size refunds, they're not used to paying out of pocket. So you can't get those as clients because they're not about to pay you out of pocket unless you lowballing yourself on your fee, and you don't want to do that. So if you're charging standard 250 or 450 like I'm doing, clients who getting six, seven, eight, $10,000 refunds are not about to pay out of pocket. They're gonna ask me, can I take it out of their refund? I'm gonna say yes. So that's the position you want to put yourself in. You want to position yourself to be able to not leave no money on the table by telling somebody, hey, I can't have fees taken out of your refund because I don't have that set up. You don't want to play yourself like that. You want to have that set up in place just in case you can't go out and get clients who make big bucks who gonna pay out of pocket. And so that's the alternative method uh, to being a self-employed tax preparer is that if you look into one day start your own tax preparation business, but you want to maybe try another method first to see how well the income potential can be, then that's the model you can do. You got people that's out here who you can work under with your piece and your experience and your clientele and do a revenue split to see if that's something you really want to be bothered with. And from that experience, it's going to motivate you to say, hey, I'd rather just get my own credentials and make all the money directly without having to split it with anybody. So that's one of the things you got to consider when it comes to doing a revenue split with someone, because basically you're working under their credentials and they processing every client for you. And as a result of that, y'all doing a revenue split on whatever y'all agreed upon. So when it comes to having a full-fledged tax service, I have a full-service solution to helping my clients get started all from one central point. I have a coaching platform where we do trainings once a week live for the ones who need it like that, and group coaching for uh, clients because I'm not able to meet with everyone one-on-one, especially as my coaching program gets bigger and bigger. So if you want to start your own tax preparation business, and you want a full service solution to work with someone who has 20 years of experience, 14 years of business owner, who can help you take away all the guesswork, who going to help you just focus on the key areas of what you need to learn now, what you need to be doing now, that's going to help fast track your success, then definitely give me a call. Let's talk, let's chat. Let's see if we're a good fit for work with one another because I have some specials going on right now for our promotions that end on July the 4th, and the new one starts on July the 5th through the 10th. And all my promotions go up and not down because as we start to end out this season, going into tax season, only people I can work with in the fourth quarter will be people who already got their business credentials set up. They got their EFIN approved, they got their PTIN already, they got their business accounts and all that stuff in place. And now they just need somebody on their team for the support they're gonna need when tax season come around. Those are people I can work with in the fourth quarter going forward. Anything other than that, I can't do that with you. So the best thing you can do right now is get started in July and leverage the rest of these months we have left in this year to build your confidence up and your skills and knowledge up inside of tax preparation training and software training. Those are the main two focuses that we're going to focus on other than setting up your business credentials because those things speak for itself. The business credentials that we set up going to go on your e-file provider's application, which is the application that allows you to be considered a tax service, and that's where you make the money from. Because the EFIN number allows you to buy professional tax software and work with third-party banks, collect fees on your behalf. So that's where the true money comes from. For people who don't have EFINs, who partner up with other companies who have EFINs, that's why they're doing a revenue split. And so that means if you get with a company that's doing 70-30, where they give you 70, they keep 30, you know, that's going to be more money with the revenue split than you're going to do working for a company, I'm sure. Because as an employee, when I worked in the industry years ago, the most I made was $10 an hour. And then if I decide to go work back for another company now, I probably can get 20, 15, but it still wouldn't compete to what type of money I make directly on my own. So when it comes to being a business owner, that's the best route to go from a financial standpoint because when it comes to responsibilities that you got to take on, you're still liable for the tax returns. You're still liable for the work you're gonna do because you're gonna sign the work. So if anything, any mistakes you make, you want to make good on, especially if it results in a financial situation where they owe money back because you made a mistake. You want to still be liable for that. So you want to have insurance in place to cover types of situations that may arise. So when it comes to being a self-employed tax preparer who's looking uh, to make that transition from working for a tax firm to being their own boss, those are two methods. You can go full-fledged tax preparation service with your own credentials, or you can partner with someone, work under them, and do a revenue split. See how that works out, and see if you want to upgrade to the whole next level after that to just being your own boss, having everything all in your own name, getting paid directly through your own clients. You know what I'm saying? Is what you'll see uh, it's the thing you want to do because once you see the type of money that you could have been making that you're not making because you are doing a revenue split, that's going to encourage you to make that next move to have your own full-fledged credentials in place and being your own boss, being responsible for everything that comes through the door. Like I said, the three key methods for that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you got your knowledge and skills tight. You want your confidence in those things to be on board. You want the software that you're going to be using, the confidence in that to be able to use it sufficient enough to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And you want to have some basic marketing skills where you can go out and get more clients on top of the clients you already have. And so eventually one day you want to make that move to being your own boss, then you want to have your own credentials done. You want to have your own EFIN with your own, which in your name. You want to have your business accounts in your name. You want to have all those things still in place, even working under someone else's credentials, you still want to have a business account. So your money can go to your business account. You want to have your own payment processors in place. So if you have clients who pay directly, you want to be able to pay directly to you under your payment processes and not someone else's. So everything you want to do, you want to have control over to the best of your ability, and regardless if you decide to do the alternative method by doing a revenue share program under someone else's company. So like I said, my whole thing is right now I'm doing specials, promotions, and it's all about you taking advantage of these months we got left to build up your knowledge, your skills, your confidence in the software you're using, and in your knowledge and skills, so you can go out there and talk to people and bring in potential clients. Me giving you some information that's going to help you to generate income other than just tax preparation is going to be important, because tax preparation money can be good, but if you're new and inexperienced and just getting started, you got to ask yourself how well you're going to be able to go out and get clients and turn them into customers that's going to do business with you in the upcoming 2020 tax season. It starts in January of 2022. So if you're looking to go all in and be a full-fledged tax service with your own credentials, reach out to me so we can see if we can make it be a good fit for working with one another to make that happen for the 2022 tax season, which starts in January. You know what I'm saying? We're in the month of July, we're in the third quarter. Before you know it, January will be here, and it'll be too late to talk about if I would have, should have. Take action now. Uh, Talk to me, let me educate you and show you what it's going to take and what it's going to look like for you to make it happen for the upcoming tax season by getting yourself prepared and ready now. And I'll definitely see you in my next video.